Hello everybody, my name is a local Canadian, and in this video that we're going to be doing, this is going to be basically a 2.3k Q&A special where you guys got to ask questions in a community post that I made, and well, I'm going to be answering those questions now. So let's just get right started into the video. So the very first question we have is from Oceanic asking, how did I come up with my avatar? Was it from a video or did I come up with it? So basically, to give it the best explanation, this avatar went through so many past prototypes that I can't even name how many there were. I do have a bunch of them saved onto my catalog, the progress. I was originally going to have my very first avatar be this avatar on screen. It was supposed to be an undercover detective, but a lot of people thought I was a mafia leader. So I decided to actually have something that fit the Canadian style. So then I changed my avatar to be more like Canada themed, right? So then I went with this avatar right here, which is basically like a very starter avatar. It was just the Canadian flag on my torso. Nothing else was really added. So then I decided to go a little bit more into detail and depth with the Canadian flag, and I made this avatar right here. I changed the style of the character's torso and the limbs and stuff, and I also added a little bit more Canadianness to it. But I didn't really like it that much because I didn't really like the aspect of I don't really like the man body that much. I like blocky avatars way more. So I decided to switch over to this one right here, and this one was the main one for a while, a long time. But I eventually decided to say screw it. So I decided to go over one more actual reposition, and this is the final avatar that's been on screen. I've been using this avatar ever since, but very minor differences, like a couple different accessories on, different things added to it. But other than that, this was the main avatar that I put on. And honestly, to answer your question, Oceanic, this was the main avatar. I completely came up with my avatar from scratch. I didn't think of it from any other video. I didn't see an avatar. I didn't see a video that had a Canadian avatar, so I decided to wear it. No, this was my completely original avatar, and I have actual proof of me evolving my avatar from time to time to show that I do in fact this avatar is completely original. The next question we have is from Scorps asking, will I be the best man for him and Noob's wedding? Jesus Christ, I cannot get away from this. Listen, if I will be the best man for yours and Noob's wedding, you will have to get Noob to send me an actual DM agreeing to be the best, agreeing that I will be the best man. If you can do that, I will come to your guys' wedding. I will come to both your guys' weddings, and I will in fact be the best man. I will literally come up to everything that the best man needs to do. I will do everything that my job is required. If you can get the answer out of him saying, if you make him DM me saying, yes, you can be the best man, I will be the best man. So for the next question is from a guy named DC Dave YT, and he asked me, how tall am I? So to answer your question, I don't know my exact height because I haven't calculated my height in a while, but from the previous calculations and from how much I'm estimated to be, I would say I'm around 5'10", maybe 5'11", maybe. That is around my height because obviously I can't really say my exact height, and my calculation could be entirely wrong. I could be like 5'9" or like 5'8", maybe 5'7", for example. But I know I'm definitely in the high five foot range, like in the high end 5 foot range. So to answer your question, I will probably round it up just to say I'm around 5'10". So we have 3 questions now that ask from Khan, and he asked, what made you want to start or have motivation for YouTube? Did I ever plan on making any other content other than Roblox? And 10, do I have anything planned for the 10K special? To answer his first question, I've been wanting to do YouTube for the longest time now. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years now, and I actually have the opportunity, and I'm going to a really good start of me actually getting to do it. So what made me want to start doing YouTube was I saw a lot of people. I enjoyed being the funny guy, wanting to make I wanted to be entertained. Okay, I wanted to be known in the community. I wanted to be known as some guy that can actually just do whatever he wants, and people will enjoy him for who he is. So I started doing YouTube back in June of 2023 full time, and that was when I actually started. And that for the motivation, I was obsessed with this YouTuber. I still am, named Project Supreme. Obviously, I mentioned him in a couple videos in the past. That dude is literally my idol. And he kind of gave me motivation to actually start doing YouTube for myself because I thought maybe one day I could be as popular as him. And I believe I still believe that one day I can still be as popular as him. And that's your first question. For the second question, obviously, you asked me if I have any other plans on making any other content. And the answer to that, yes, I do. I have a couple things. Now, I want to start doing Dead by Daylight content as well. That was my main go-to. I wanted to be a Dead by Daylight YouTuber. But obviously, a lot of my audience doesn't really like blood and gore and violence and stuff like that. So I might try to make my Dead by Daylight content on maybe another channel or on another, like, or try to like make Dead by Daylight content and Roblox content at the same time, because I could obviously do that. And I honestly would want to do Dead by Daylight content on top of different content too, other than Roblox. But I might mainly be a Roblox YouTuber. That might mainly be my go-to. Like, I might do about 99% Roblox content. And other than that, like, I don't really know. But I'm probably going to stick to Roblox, like, only for now until I eventually start growing a bigger audience where I can start going to other games and that audience will follow through. For the 10K special, I honestly do not know what I'm going to do for it. Like, I actually have no idea what I'm going to have planned for it, because that is like so far away and I do not think I'll ever make it that far. I don't think I'll ever make it to 10K subs, honestly. If I will make it to 10K subs, I will probably cry that day and I will make an actual launch announcement video about it. And actually, like, you know, I'll probably do like a giveaway in my server too. Maybe I'll probably give away like as much Robux as I can that I can afford. And I'll probably actually start like, I might make a video with my fans and such, like, because obviously when I get that far, I'll actually be able to start engaging with my fans and stuff, and I'll actually be able to make videos with my fans and stuff and just do funny trolling videos. Like, we could go raid like raid VC servers with me and stuff, and just like get like, because I will boost my attention a lot and also be funny because you guys will get to see yourselves in a video actually engaging and like doing something funny and such, right? So to answer your question, I do have a couple things planned, but I cannot exclusively say what I'm going to be doing. So Hacker asked 2 questions. He asked, 1, if I'll ever add him, JK, maybe in the future. And 2nd, where did I get the idea of starting YouTube, or when did I get the idea? So to be completely honest, I've been wanting to do YouTube for years. Obviously, I said in the last question, but if I wanted to go more into detail, I probably wanted to start doing YouTube back in like 2018, 2019. And I just never had the ability to do that. Like, I have a couple older channels in the past that I will probably eventually make public, but because like they were like a long time ago, like years and years ago. So I will probably eventually one day leak those channels. But to be completely honest, I had the idea of doing YouTube for so long now. I don't remember the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around 2017 and 2018. So Nom over here asked a very serious question, as you can tell by the beginning, like a very serious question. They asked me if I know the Muffin Man. You mean the Muffin Man that lives on Dolesbury Lane? I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I said it wrong. I know I'm a dumbass, okay? But like, to be honest, no, I do not know the Muffin Man, but he was quite possibly one of the most interesting things I ever wanted about the Shrek series. I was like trying to figure out like who in the hell is the Muffin Man, until eventually got leaked in the well, not leaked, but until eventually got actually revealed in the Shrek movie, and that was like the biggest plot twist I quite possibly ever had for a movie. So Sai asked a very, very, very interesting question. He asked me, why was it Please Donate content that I started with? And he also congratulated me on 2.3k subs. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. But to answer your main question, so the reason why I started with Please Donate content was because it was the content that I thought would be the most easiest thing to get subs from, which obviously worked. And it would be probably the easiest thing for me to do at the beginning of my career, because it's going to be really hard for me to gain an audience from just doing content without actually getting the audience first, right? Please Donate got me and helped me build an actual loyal and actual real audience. And honestly, I'm very shocked that I actually was able to manage to do that, because there are so many Please Donate YouTubers that I've seen that have like such high sub counts, but they barely have an actual audience that'll watch anything that they post for them and just Please Donate. And it honestly just quite amazes me that I'm able to have an audience that like actually like wants to engage with me and actually like looks at me like a human being and not just an ATM, right? So to answer your question, I started with Please Donate because I wanted to, because obviously like it was the first main thing to get like views for, and I was like, I needed a game that I could actually advertise, and I'm a YouTuber very easily, while also getting a bunch of subs to build my sub count out. and Please Donate was just that game. It was the game that I was already playing before I started doing YouTube, and it was the main game that I figured out and learned that there were so many loyal people that you can meet there and so many good people that you can meet there. And it was honestly like quite possibly one of the best starter games I could have started with. And yeah, I'm just really glad I decided to choose Please Donate as my first game. So to answer the very last question is from Tommy Roblox. He asked me, when did I start playing Please Donate? Who is my favorite Roblox YouTuber? And when did I start playing Roblox? To answer your first question, I started playing Please Donate at around 2022 when it like kind of first came out, but I was on Xbox, so I couldn't really, unfortunately, like actually do much, because obviously on console you have way more limitations on voice chat, text chat, actually getting money. So I waited until I got a phone. Then that's when I actually never played Please Donate when I actually got my phone, believe it or not. I didn't start playing Please Donate again until I started playing on my PC and until I started playing on VR. So I started playing Please Donate all the way back in 2022, but I didn't start actually playing it full on until 2023. The second question is, who is my favorite YouTuber? I would have to say Project Supreme. If not Project Supreme, I'd have to say Elite Lupus, because they're the two YouTubers I find the most entertaining to watch, and the two YouTubers that I actually find the most interesting to watch. I watch both of their content every single time they upload a video. And honestly, they kind of like help me out a little bit. I kind of look at their editing. I'm kind of like, I could probably adapt to that editing if I just slowly practice, right? So I've been kind of like looking at their editing a little bit, and I've been kind of like, trying to like manage and stuff. And they're my two most favorite YouTubers because they find me I find them the most interesting, the funniest, and I also like how they actually like do their content and such, right? The last question he asked me was, when did I start playing Roblox? Okay, so I've had many accounts in the past that actually like I've been playing on for. The main account that I used to play on was an account called G22 Battle Kid, and that account was all the way in like January 8th, 2016, I believe. And I have unfortunately lost access to that account, but I'm still going to figure out a way to get back into that account. I will do anything in my power to get logged back into that account. That is my childhood account. I want to know what's on there, and I want to know if there's anything actually like secretive on that account. It's like a mystery, okay? I want to know what's on that account. And I obviously have adapted to many accounts, but I would have to say the oldest account that I can remember that I played on was G22 Battle Kid in 2016. Okay, everybody, that is our Q&A. We have officially answered all the questions that you guys have asked me, and thank you all of you for asking these questions. Don't worry, I actually kind of like it when you guys ask me questions, because you get to learn a lot about me, and you get to actually like, it's kind of like learning about lore in me, I guess. So thank you everybody for watching this Q&A. If you made it to the end, let me know what your favorite questions were from other people, okay? Let me know the questions that you wanted to know that other people asked that you just didn't want to ask yourself. Or comment what information you learned about me now. Obviously, for my new fans, you probably learned a lot about me if you watched the full video, right? So thank you everybody for watching. I love every single one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? See you guys.